Hi, this is Julie Hyatt with Three Sister Sundries. Today I'm just going to do a quick video on how I made these adorable paper clips for the paperclip art group, Facebook group that I'm in. This month's challenge was pets, and I love cats. And I found these adorable Pushies stickers. They're these Pusheen, sorry. Pusheen puffy stickers, and just fell in love. So I decided to make paper clips out of them. Let's get started. So I have cut 2 strips of paper, 1 1/4 inches by 4 1/4, and scored them at 2 1/8 to fold them in half. So we'll just fold them in half and burnish them really good. And then I need to cut a slit. The paper clip is on the back. So I am going to cut a slit up here in the fold, and then so I can slide my paper clip inside. So just get out my craft knife and carefully cut a slit right in the middle. And then slide the paper clip in to make sure it fits. It does. So then I want to use my very old scissors to cut a little scalloped edge along the bottom. We'll do that. It's nice to find a use for these scissors finally. I've had them hanging on my board for years and hardly ever use them anymore. So, okay, next I want to distress the edges just to give it a little more interest. So I'm using Tim Holtz Worn Lipstick Distress Ink. Let's see, that's the front. Let's just do the front. Okay. All right, and then I want to add a little bit of rickrack on the bottom, and I am going to put my paper clip back in so that I don't forget which is the front and which is the back. Sometimes these little paper clips can be skiwampus, so I'm making sure that it's fairly straight when I put it in there. Okay, now we can decorate the front and add a little bit of rickrack. I'm just gonna use some Fabri-Tac and just put a little line down at the bottom here, up from the edge, and then add my rickrack, and then just trim off the excess on the back. And then I will add rickrack to the other one. Edge there. Trim off the edge. Okay, now I cut some, if I can find them, some thought bubbles, and I wanted to distress the edge of those two. I've already done that one, but I want to do them opposite directions. So I'm going to distress this edge very carefully because they're so tiny. I cut these out on my Silhouette, just from a file or a picture I found on the internet. I just traced it. Okay, so I want to kind of situate them on there and decide what sticker to use and where I need to place it. I think I will use this little one here for that thought bubble. So I'm going to put him down on the Rick Rack so it looks like he's kind of standing there. Alright, now I have a fishy, and I know I have a mouse somewhere. Where did it go? There it is. And a little mouse to put in my thought bubbles for them. So I need to poke a hole. I'm going to kind of decide where I want it and then poke a hole right there. And then put this in, and these prongs on this particular brad are really long, so I'm going to trim them off just with my needle nose pliers, the wire cutter, and the other side, and then push those down, and then they barely don't show. I think I'll trim that one just a little bit more. It's still a little bit long. There we go. There. Might trim that one too. That's still a little bit long too. Okay. Alright, and then I want to pop these up on a little bit of foam. So I have these itty bitty squares, and I'm actually going to cut them in half and make them even smaller and put one on either side of the brad. Okay, this paper is kind of hard to get off, especially when they are so tiny. There we go. Okay, then we will just stick our little thought bubble on there so that little kitty is thinking about fish. So cute. Okay, then let's decorate our other one, and then we'll glue them together at the same time. So thought bubble there, and then so we want a kitty that will kind of be facing that way. Let's see, I think I wanted to use this little guy. We'll put him over on the Rick Rack on that side, and then he can be thinking about a mouse. So let's get our little mousey put on our thought bubble. Poke our hole. And the mousey goes in. Maybe these prongs are kind of bent. Weird. There we go. Turn our little mousey around. And get the prong set. I think I'll trim that one off. That's a little bit long. Kind of hanging down below the thought bubble just a tad. There we go. There's our little mousey thought bubble. And we'll get some foam. Cut it in half. Put one on that side and one on this side. Okay. Then we have our little mousey thinking of, or our little kitty thinking about the mouse. So, decorations are done. I want to enclose this paper clip. So, I'm going to scoot it over a little bit and put some E6000 where my paper clip is going to be and just slide it back into the glue. And then I'm going to put a little bit more on top. And then use a little bit of Scotch tacky glue to glue the paper. And we'll close it up, line it up a little bit there, and press that down. Alright, so there's one, and let's get this other one. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong glue. E6000. Get the paper clip in place. And a little bit more. I think I scraped off most of my glue when I moved that over. Okay, then little Scotch tacky. And fold it over and press everything down. Now E6000 really needs to dry well for about 24 hours for it to be completely set. So I probably won't be clipping them too much until that happens, but I really like that the paper clip is encased and you can just clip this on top of a page. So anyway, there they are, and thanks for watching.